Okay. Mulligan. Yeah, Bossing Sage just wasn't helping much. This is the exact same hand, minus 1 card. Maybe get rid of a Restless Reef here. No. Let's get rid of a Watery Grave. Hello. Alright, another match. Another Lessons gamer. With talent. Pretty good start. We do get to go Wagon into Deadly Cover-Up though if it resolves, so... Blue, we got all the colors. Alright, just do green. What's up, show? Brazilian song? Yeah. Please don't spell pierce me or quench. Wow. I mean, get to a deadly cover up, but just start the game at 6 life. Not bad. Not bad. We're at 6 life with Monument. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Guess our out is to Riddler and find something. Yeah, GG's. I mean, we can, what if I could Bitter Triumph the Grand. Discard Kavaero, or discard a land. That gives us 2 draw steps to find a Wistfulness. Need double green. Wistfulness? Damn. Wrong one. Okay. Maybe he doesn't have an instant speed spell. Not very likely, but possible. I mean, if he doesn't have one, then we get to go Monument. Get rid of the Monument. So that's the plan. Surely, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Anything kills us. Okay, sure. Even a quench. Boo. What a frickin' draw. Like if we were at 6 life, we might win that game. I know you're off it, but that's an example of a spot where Might Form Harmonizer could just won. With Wagon. Yeah. I still think it's wrong. I just think it's too just hope to get lucky. Snare, Duresses, Trails, Ygra, Wistfulness, Ghost Vacuums. We take out hexes. Took out 1 hex. I brought in Shoot the Sheriff last time. Take out 1 wagon maybe. Oh, Harvester. No, Harvester stays. Kavaero, Bitter Triumph. We're just up 1. Up 1 Duress. Okay. I'll leave out to Shoot the Sheriff, I guess. Hey, what's up, Samuel? Hey everyone, I have a question. If you could help me out, why can lands with Earthbending be exiled with a Lantern or Vacuum after being removed from the battlefield, but Rest in Peace doesn't exile? Because the way it works with Earthbending is it says if a card would go into the graveyard or be exiled, put it into the graveyard or put it into play instead. So it works that way with, like, Rest in Peace doesn't affect it because it gets exiled automatically instead of the graveyard. But in this situation with Ghost Vacuum, it goes into the graveyard and then it gets exiled from the effect, like when the trigger is on the stack. So it just it gets replaced. Keeping this hand, like it changes zone. Sorry, now it gets replaced. Yeah, Rest in Peace is a replacement effect, right? Pretty good hand. This hand's actually pretty perfect. Missing some card advantage, but other than that, it's pretty good. And they mulliganed. No way this misses. Okay. They do have double Grand though. Bruh. Unreal. Fuck off. I have to kill it, don't I? Think I do. It's fine. Yeah, we do have Kavaero. It's pretty good. Guess we go for black here. I mean, if this resolves, is actually crazy good, so. We get to Wagon, plus attack, 2 steps, sure. Probably gonna Kavaero here, the Harvester. At this point, I'll play around Quench. Another. Yeah. Okay. 5 cards versus 1, but we do have Wagon, Kavaero, Harvester in play, and a Hex for his for Grand. Lethal if we draw a creature. Should try to play around Quench. Yeah, I think you're right. I was kind of thinking though they have a, like I was playing around as if they have a talent to respond to the monument, but there's no card. I mean, I guess abandoned attachments could matter, but yeah, maybe they had it. Maybe we did play it well. There was a reason to do it, but they did discard an abandoned attachments, which does make sense that they might have another one. Could respond to the abandon. Yeah, but then the monument still happens. Like that doesn't work. Guess I have to attack. Just hope they block with Grand here. Okay. Wait, we win? I think we win. I can't think of a card that stops them here. Braid, 1 mana. No, they lose. Yeah, we won. Blast, yeah. That would work. Okay. Not gonna Cavern on Power Blast for player on Power Blast. Alright, I mean, did I learn anything? Not really. We didn't see any sideboard cards for them. We saw Firebending Lessons, so that is something. How many boomerangs? 1, 2, 3 boomerangs, and 2 talents at least. Okay, so keeping the Day of Black Sun seems correct. Lots of grannies that we saw. Okay, that's a hand. I gotta steal. We gotta try to take away the boomerang basics here. Another lessons, by the way. There was a slight consideration to name it name hero or human, but just because of wistfulness, I think it's too important for Cavern. And holding it is also correct. Wisdom on 3. Okay, get out of here. That's good. We could just do this on turn 5. It's... Okay, that was a pretty good draw. I don't believe that anybody actually an excellent draw. It's on 5, but so it doesn't make a difference. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. Uncounterable. Just get rid of a land here. Alright. Technique still exiles it. I can't get rid of that quickly enough. I can't get rid of the graveyard quickly enough. There's 4 right now. It's not that difficult to do. Yep. I believe the way I do about you now. Yeah, Cavern is such a nice counterspell punish. I agree. Completely agree. Yeah, this seems fine. We can just Cavern. Or sorry, can't Cavern. We can Kavaero another Deceit and just bounce if we need to, or make them discard, whichever goes here first. Quench me. Or I can just pay. That seems fine too. Sure. 2 lands. Technique lesson. Hey, very nice. Gonna be the one that saves me. Could just play Hardcast Riddler here. Yeah, I think so. Alright, at this point we have enough. We can just do this. The Cavern is making this pretty awkward though, but alright, let's just bounce. Okay. Looks like we got it locked up. And we're done here. Okay. Cavern. We drew Cavern. We have a third one though, so. We had a very good... Oh shit. We had a very good opening hand with just like Duress, Deceit, Deceit. Very good. The matchup I wanted to test? Yeah. True. Wow. That is a deadly cover-up on a forest. My mouth is watering. Gotta live long enough, yeah. Hey, GG's Voodoo Games. It's a good hand for sure. We've got Wistfulness. I think we just gotta take away the Wagon here, right? But I mean, one more mana to be able to cast this. I think so. You think we should have taken a Harmonizer? Maybe. I'm just gonna take the 2 untapped lands to make sure we don't take damage. Because if they go fetch. Feels horrible. Yeah, it's not great. That stock up was awful. But that was good for us because they did need to play Nursery here. Damn. Okay. This is good if they don't. If we don't die for a turn. Can we avoid dying for 1 turn? Horrible play by opponent. My mouth is watering until I die. Until I freaking die. If we draw fetch, we lose, right? No, it's actually not lethal. They go fetch, we take 4, 8, 9, go to 2. Not lethal. We did it. We survived long enough. It was not lethal if they drew a fetch, no. Not on Cub. Not without a Ascension in play. Oh my god. We're doing it! We're doing it! We're absolutely doing it! By forests. Basic forest. That is a Fable Passage. They didn't go for it. Or they may have drawn it. But okay, so no forests. Nursery. Green Shell. Explorers. Harmonizers. Ascension. 3 Wagons. 4 Cubs. Wait, 3 Cubs. 3 Cubs? 4 Chocobo. 2 Bossing Stays. Oh, they're playing Overgrown Tomb, so they do have other lands. Not to fetch out, though, but yeah. Overgrown Tomb in the sideboard. Okay. We're not drawing great. We could have a better draw this game. We did stock up for 2 untapped lands, to be fair, but that's because we needed to. Okay, the only thing that would want to fetch for, they can sack Fable Passage and just play another land, is to find Bossing Say. I think the play is to just go Wagon, or sorry, Riddler here, warp, And then if that doesn't work, we cast a Harvester. Just a jam to blocker in case there's another Harmonizer top deck. I riddled to draw. I jammed the Riddler there to draw an extra card. Because it's going to be a long time before Riddler is going to draw us an extra card from being in play. Okay. Our hand was crap, but yeah. Alright. I think this is a matchup. I'd take out Hex. Sunderflock is a keep. Misery is a key as a mulligan. Just take out. Tactics is good to take. Riddler is the most unimpressive here, I think, because we've got going up to 4 Wistfulness. We're going to try the 2 vacuums in the end. Shoot the Sheriff. Last card is maybe take out the Winternight Stories. Maybe, yeah. Maybe a Wagon, to be honest. I could take out 1 Wagon, yeah. Yeah, that might be correct. But being able to get a faster deadly cover up is also really important, so it's our only chance of ramping. This hand is so close to being good. If this was a Watery Grave. Nice. That is a draw and a half. Can take a Wagon. It can't just take Ascension, but can take a Wagon. Got the escape tunnel for the Badger Mole Cub. Should probably still take the Wagon though. Yeah. As you see here, we don't have a Ghost Vacuum, so it doesn't quite work. But like, this is just so busted. Badger Mole Cub here on the escape tunnel. Boarded in a swamp, by the way. Interesting. Do they play Goyf Elemental? I doubt it. I mean, it's possible, but not very likely. What's our play here? I mean, Riddler, attack with Wagon. There's no chance we go down enough cards by discarding or something a Wagon to the Bitter Triumph. So yeah, let's just riddle. Alright, huge. Huge. And I guess I say go and just give them tap lands, but Chocobo triggers, nice. Yeah, discarding gives me evidence, but there's no... Is there even a card I want to do that? Like, I spend a Bitter Triumph to do that instead of just take 4, and then hold Bitter Triumph for later. Not sure either. I could grab a green shell, they only have 1 more copy. There's Harmonizer in the graveyard. And an Explorer. Is there a Forest? Also, Forest doesn't... Yeah, there's no Forest. Although they might mill 1. Nope, second Harmonizer. What would I even name? I feel like I don't. I just leave the Bitter Triumph in hand. Yeah. Taking out both of those cards just don't do that much. They don't... Good thing we didn't. For Duress, huh? I think the best play is actually to deadly cover up the Bossing Say, maybe. Or maybe Duress? I mean, we have Bitter Triumph. We could lose if they Duress me plus play a creature. Only has 1 more Bossing Say. 2 Explorers, 2 Harmonize, 2 Green Shells. There's an Ascension, isn't there? Maybe Ascension is the best one to take away. Alright, we'll take Ascension. Harmonizer. Let's see what he's got. 1 more Duress. 1 more Bossing Say. Yeah, exactly. There's 2 of everything in the graveyard already. Green Shell, Explorers, Nurseries, 4 of this time. Any basics? It's got like... I don't remember, I guess, but... Three basics, yeah. He's got he definitely has more than a few, so more than a few. That's all I need to know. Yeah, Ghost Vacuum might not be it. It's only on turn 1 relevant, you know? Actually might need a block here. Yeah, I think we probably leave it to block. Past turn. Oh, it's gonna matter. Maybe a little. Nice. Nice! I keep this hand? I could. Probably should. Tactics, Bitter Triumph, alright. What'd you take out for it? Because I don't know if you're missing on Moldrotha +2 Ygra on Teamer. I'm a big fan. Monument. Nope. F in the chat. Harvester is out? Okay. This is the exact reason I take out tactics, by the way. They play Grand Grid on turn 1, you miss if you don't have Monument. And then they find Talent and they find Monument in 2 turns. And you want to cry. Your little hearts. Your little eyes out. What's our play even? Are we bitter triumphing? We have to, right? Bitter triumph. Discard Sunderflock? I guess. Yeah, but talent kind of ruins that plan. Like, of course. 2 jaw steps. 2. Yeah, it's over. It actually is just over. Because I can Deceit. I can hold. No second blue. Right. Alright. I'm gonna go to game 2, I guess. That was a fast one. Can Deceit and Kavaero. I don't have double blue. Squire, thank you for the prime. Yeah, without double blue it doesn't work. I think it might be best for us to like wait turns, maybe Wagon or something, but yeah, they just have it all. That helps a lot. That is a literal out. So back. We were back if maybe they didn't have another monument. I think I have to take the talent out, right? Yeah, it's got to be talent. The problem is Deceit no longer works super well. Still gonna do it though. Why isn't it letting me target it? There you go. Yeah, Deceit is not going to be able to bounce a monument and take one. But maybe we can Kavaero a Wistfulness and find another one or something. That works. Well, that does work. After we Kavaero Wistfulness, that works. Alright, one of Agnikella. Nice, Arcane. Glad it's working out for you. Did you make any changes? Did you add more Mahas? Black Sun in the sideboard. Gotcha. Is Maha any good? I don't know. It's just come up frequently though. Alright, at this point we just need to hope that they've got 10 lands in hand. And then we play Deceit. Take out that monument. Maybe have a chance. We're at 5, so 4, 3, 2, Nope, dead on board. Actual dead on board. Go to 2, bounce this, die. Okay. Can't afford those tactics. As we saw what just happened to us. You know I'll wait. Oh, double betrayal. One hex? One hex probably okay. Maybe on the draw we take out a wagon and bring in a hex. Try like this though. I think MonoBU was better before Lauren in the meta. No, I think it's better now. It's better now. The MonoBU deck just was never beating Lessons before Evoke. I basically dropped the deck for competitive play because it just couldn't beat Lessons. Sheriff or Riddler? I'm leaving in one hex. I think it's probably fine, but one mana card. We still have answers for Riddler with 2 Bitter Triumphs and Betrayal. Yeah, basically, I don't really want to play Lessons. Everybody is going to be trying to beat it. We've played almost no games with, like, we played not that many games. Like, I could grind a million games with Lessons and try to improve on it. I probably would get good, but then everyone's just trying to beat it anyways, so. They would just bring it in. They would 100% bring in the card. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna take out talent. We're gonna take a hit and play Watery Grave. Nah, probably just another one of these. Alright, sure. It's open deck list, so they'll just see it and leave it into the Lessons, and also it just doesn't seem that good anyways, but it's just not the game plan we're playing. And my draws are not, their draws are also, our draws are also worse if we have Mai though. Okay. Yeah, they also have a bunch of ways to discard it and get rid of it. It's kind of good. Okay. Let's see. Wistfulness, Kavaero can kill Riddler if they play it. Only 2 lessons in yard. Yeah. Not that hard for them to get to 3, but, you know. We can also go Wistfulness, Kavaero to just get rid of talent, or our own Riddler because we're low on cards ourselves. Yeah, Ygra is a very hard one to kill. Wow, they seem to be kind of screwed to that Ygra, the way they just played. They just pumped. Maybe double Iras. I mean, we should probably Wistfulness. Although Kavaero does draw us a bunch of cards, but yeah, I think we have to eat the Kavaero to eat the talent, I mean. Even though it is draw 2 cards, but yeah, that was a really like no play situation. So let's just do this. This is the one hex that would have been a shoot the sheriff, by the way. I don't think this is the turn I ghost vacuum away a Riddler, so I'm just gonna get rid of a wisdom here. They can grab Kavaero, sure. Andre special. Oh man, nice hex. Nice freaking hex. Okay, maybe that should be a shoot the sheriff then. Pete pretty bad. I think we go down on and grab a Riddler here. Took 2, went to 4. Oh, this becomes an 8/8. That's nice. That's very good. An answer. So, whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put 2 counters. Okay. Got a Bitter Triumph. 7 mana. We have 6 mana, so yeah, just do this. Wait for blocks. They have to double block anyways. Same. It's a big old cat. Yeah, Ygra just soloed him. Almost soloed. Are there any combos with Ygra in standard? There's plenty of combos. A sweeper. Day of Black Sun. Like, wipe the entire board. Do you mean like a full-on combo, like 1 turn kill? That, I don't know. Day does not wipe for 2. Seize desist. Yeah, Seize I guess works. Why isn't Day work? I mean, you play Ygra, you just play Day for 4, not for 2, but sure. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't mean it like yeah. I didn't mean that everything has too tough too because it's food. Of course, they still have their own stuff, but. Okay, should be it then. Get the token out. Should be game. Seize Assist isn't a crazy card to play versus Lessons. Probably just a bit clunky. Yeah, it's not great to play. It's just not the format for it. Not in this deck, at least. Okay. Should we take out that Hex for the shoot? Or maybe for the end. Maybe one copy of the end is okay. Maybe that's the play. Also don't mind a stock up. Yeah, Double Bitter Triumph, Day of Black Sun. It's just so much worse. Like, we just don't have that many answers for turn 1 Grand. Harvester, Betrayal, Bitter Triumph. That's it. Day of Black Sun counts on turn 3, but I think Day should be out. They have talents. Boomerang Basic Talent is like, if they go Talent Boomerang Basics and I only have a Hex, we still basically lose. I think Day of Black Sun is more important. Alright. 1 second to pee. Let me keep the hand and then pee. So I guess I can just keep. Are we here? Yeah, some random Brazilian music. I'm all over the place with my music. At least we got Harvester's removal. I do like this because it's a little bit of both worlds. Like, kills Grand, but also is 5 mana, it kills tokens. Yep, and that's a start. Wow, and Kavaero. Jeez, if we can, we actually might just have to Cavern on Human this game. That was really good for us, so. Also works with Analyze too. Talent, Grand. This could matter. I think we'll just take 2 here. Play Wagon. If they tap out, then I don't need to Cavern on Human, so I still really think the late game wise it's so much better to we need black, blue, green. Versus fine. Not even a wisdom. Yeah, I'm just gonna Duress and then do this on elementals. Sure. Maybe the card we need is second Harvester for the matchup, like instead of that 1 Hex. Because it is just the answer for Grand, but also the answers for their Boomerang basics. And I do struggle with having... Yeah, maybe a lot better than Day of Black Sun, right? Specifically against Lessons, it is better than Day of Black Sun. Yeah, I agree. I think they're just dead, by the way. Yeah, game over. Game, set, and match. This deck, are you who made it, Shahar? I am the creator, kind of. I would say at this point it's me and the chat. But yeah. I don't want to give myself all the credit, but me and the chat. Like OG Wagon didn't even have elementals, so. Okay. That's true. Elementals didn't exist. That is the main reason. Incarnations, sure, yeah. Fine, elementals did exist. Ygra existed. Ooh. Okay. Definitely taking crap. I think this is another reason to play this deck. Like, this deck is probably good for us. This is probably a good matchup. Speaking of existing elementals, fair. It's alright. Yeah, exactly. A deck with 4 snares. It's definitely nice for us to see. I mean, I still think I just riddle or here, right? I'm sorry, what am I saying? Deceit here. Eventually Deadly Cover-Up will do something. We don't need to... just steal a dude. Here comes the sun. Sure. Bounce off doesn't do much. Burst Lightning could kill Reef for a Wagon later. I guess it's so can a Parade kill a Wagon, but whatever. No full cost. No full cost on Winternight Stories. What does that tell us? Tells us we should probably just jam a Riddler and pass. I could also jam small Riddler, evoke Riddler. Oh, we can go to attackers, sure. I mean, it doesn't really change much. Yeah, they grab. The question is if we want to hardcast Riddler. I think the answer is no. Then I'm kind of stuck playing Deadly Cover-Up soon, and doesn't seem very good. What's our playing against mono green? Yeah, Deadly Cover Up. We are gonna try Vacuums, although I didn't think that they were that good. Just removal, Vacuums, Day of Black Sun, Deadly Cover Up, and then we have Deceit and Wistfulness. And we have one Flock as well, true. And the Flock. Yeah, Deadly Cover Up without evidence is not it, I agree. Could just play Riddler here, probably. They just are tapping anyways to draw cards. Did somebody request a song? I may have missed it. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna draw some non-lands at some point. We're looking for Deceits. Bitter Triumph. How about a couple of Urgent Necropsies in the sideboard? I could play some, maybe one. It might be time for mono green. It's not the best card against mono green, actually. It's 4 mana, and killing Nursery is not really that doable. Okay. Well. So what'd they do? 2 for 1 themselves. I see. They still kept tapping this, so we're winning the race on that end. You can Kavaero a Riddler, I guess. Let's attack. Knock out the door. Yeah. Alright, the fact that he keeps needing to draw cards with Winternight Stories is pulling us further and further ahead. So, it's alright for us. I'm okay with it. He's already at 12. And he has to, I mean, like, I understand he has to do it, but... Oh, shit. I think I'll try to block here. We still have lethal. If this kills, I'm pretty happy about it. Sure. Tap yourself out for that, basically. To attack us. Could have another crab as their last card. I guess they have bounce off also, straight up, so. Yeah, let's go to combat. Next turn we can attack with double Reef. Probably just want to hardcast this then. So they could have Sunderflock. Can bounce the crab to tap things, but it's still lethal with that many. We have 5 attackers, technically. Where's this at? 3? Wagon. Still lethal without a crab. Except but the problem is I can't tap myself out. It's not lethal, no. They can bounce off their crab, bounce 2 things after I tap 2 reef and then block. Not lethal. Which means I need to go tactics to see what's going on, I think. Okay. Now I think I deadly cover up. So they can save 1 crab. But that's okay. Can go up to 5. No, can't. Okay. Yep. Sure. I mean, is it worth just playing a flyer? Probably. Probably is worth it. Flashy flyer. Lethal flyer. Ride with you. Damn. Alright, I mean, that is technically lethal if we attack with Reef, and they don't have another crab or removal spell. But then we could lose. I think I could just play Riddler. They have to play crab anyways. And then maybe after they play crab, we attack with 1 Reef. That seems okay. Then I don't die. Yeah, that seems fine. We attack with 1 Reef. Or anime 1 Reef, I should say. And it's still lethal. Sure, I'll mill myself. Damn. Okay. That was the one card that could have made a difference. Still, we have 2 lethal creatures and we're at 15, so it's played around the one card that if they had crab, it would be worse for us. So, well, I should say if they have a crab, they have to reef, and then we play another reef to anime, so they lose. It would have to be, or bounce off also crab. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so post board. These cards are crap. Deadly cover up's good. Sunderflock's crap too. Wagon's not the most important, I would say. Maybe go down to 1. What's good? Snare? No. Shoot the Sheriff, Betrayals, Vacuums, Ygra, the End. Seems like that's it. Could do Qarsi. Could take out Winternight Stories. Wistfulness is not that impressive. I could maybe go down to 2 Wistfulness. Bring in like 1 Qarsi, potentially. 1 Duress. That seems fine. My stereo. Why does it keep changing that? Like in the when I click the artwork on Qarsi always changes. It's so weird. Alright, let's do one Qarsi. No, I think that's actually probably a bad idea. Let's do one Duress. We went up on 5s anyways, so I don't really need to play a third Wistfulness. Look at Ygra, looks insane in this matchup, right? It's an elemental. They have to sacrifice another elemental. I guess they could sacrifice a Ral token. But yeah, it seems really good. I wonder if we should just go up to 2. But it's just so hard because all the elementals are 5 mana. Or 6 mana, so. Ygra plus Maha combo. No, I like Ygra a lot better. Sure. Popper! Thank you, thank you. You can counter something here. Nope. Welcome, thank you for the prime. I think it's like a 15% chance to get in your opener and then 12% in the second. Oh, Soul Guide. Doesn't do a whole lot. That is a reason not to play Winternight though immediately. A little bit of a reason. Alright, what's their counter here? What's the number on cards in graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the full amount. I mean, you can just play Ygra, attack with Wagon. Seems fine. They can bounce it, sure. Like it as a one of. Sure. Kind of down a lot of cards here though. Alright, let's lead with Duress. I'm not gonna play double Wagon here. Oh, no chance, so I don't need to do it for 6 mana. Like, I'm not gonna take 2 and play double Wagon. Might play 1. Might just leave up the end. Spell Pierce, double Crab. Alright. Yep, like I said, we're just gonna leave up the end. We could attack, can't tap anyways. I could also not attack because it can't tap. Maybe that would have been better. And then maybe the play would have been to not attack and then play Wagon. Because now I'm forced to play the end. It's not as good, but it's okay. Sunderflock, Hearth, 1 Ral, Winternight, Broadside, 1 Bellion, Intrusion, Disdainful, Get Out, Negate Bounce Off, Opt, Slight, 1 copy of Burst, 1 more Soul Guide. Okay. Not a lot of snares then they left, right? I don't think there were a lot of snares at all. Yep, it's over. Ygra. They can't beat that card. They can't beat it. It's a 6/6 from green. Sorry, from against is it? It's more than a 6/6. It's really an 8/8 when it comes to killing it with damage.